Hey guys, Jay here and welcome to another convention haul video where I show you the things that I got signed by all the different voice actors or whatever, as well as all the merch that I bought from the convention. So today we're going to be talking about Kumoricon 2022. So before I get into any of that, there's also going to be a companion video to this, and that will be the convention review, which you can get to in the top card or in the description below. So this one's going to be a lot shorter than normal because there's nowhere near as much stuff as I normally get. Like, I normally get like nearing $1,000 worth of stuff. I maybe spent 80 on merch, maybe 100, somewhere around there, and about 200 to 300 on autographs for myself. And then the rest was like food or buying other people things. Like I bought Atlas some autographs. I bought my friend an autograph, one of our other friends. And then I bought Hardy an autograph who wasn't able to make it. So, you know, that kind of stuff. But for myself, I didn't spend very much. So let's get right on into it. I'll start with the autographs because there's more of those, weirdly enough. Or I think there's more. It might be equal, but it's whatever. So the first, you can see it's right here. Some stuff isn't in here, but it'll fit. Everything fits right inside this little bag. So, and this is the biggest thing in the entire bag. So yeah, to start out, we met the voice actor for Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. Right up here in the top. I'll show you B-roll of everything where you can see it all close up and all that. Just like I always do for every convention haul. But I got Raiden Shogun up here. I also bought okay, so these are from packs. I got 3 of these and I showed them off in my packs video. I was hoping to get all 4 of them, but we didn't go Monday and I can't find anybody who would give me one from the Monday one. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, Raiden Shogun on top of there. And then for the other autographs, one of the main, I'm just gonna get this over with now. The main thing that I wanted signed is my ReZero thing. So this is the inside of the season 1 complete set thing. It's like the slip that goes in the cover. You know, it has like the DVD, Blu-ray, whatever stuff on the other side, like the cover. And this is the inner part of the cover. The only one that has this is the season 1 complete. If you buy the season 1's part 1 and 2, they don't have this. But this now has 11 signatures on it. And I got, yeah, over here, Elsa is Christina V, who I've missed for 7 years now, or 7 different years that she's been up in the Pacific Northwest to a convention I've been at, and I've tried to get to her and haven't been able to. Ones that I've gone to personally, not ones that I've missed. Like she was at Emerald City and I didn't go. I'm not counting that. Like, I'm talking like Sakura-con and other Kumoricons and stuff like that. But she signed over Reinhardt's shoulder. No idea. I already have Reinhardt's signatures, Robbie Damon, which this happened, so that was cool. I finally got to see him and hang out with him for a minute in Reinhardt, and he was stoked, and he wanted the selfie and everything. I didn't even have to pay for it. He just wanted it. So I was like, works for me. So I didn't have to pay for that, which was awesome. Yeah, so I should probably stop talking about that, but that's my favorite thing ever. Because that's got so many signatures. That's the most signatures on anything I have, I think, is this with 11. Alright, so the next things I got signed, we're going with games and anime. So we'll just start with another one Robbie Damon was in that I had him sign last year, as well as the ReZero thing. I got Max Middleman to sign Stella Glow. So now I have 4 on there. So I have Robbie Damon, Keith Silverstein, Kira Buckland, and now Max Middleman. So that was awesome, and he plays a little guy up in the top named Rusty. He's you'll see in the B-roll, but he's the redhead that's in the middle of the blonde guy and the big burly guy. I don't remember half their names. But so I also bought a print. Actually, another thing I bought was a print for my stepdad because he really loves One Punch Man. So he plays Saitama, so I got that as well. So that was in part of my budget of what I spent. But yeah, so Stella Glow. And then we'll just talk about this one real quick because the other 2 are related. So I got Tales of Arise. I had it signed by Ray Chase at Sakura-con this year. So I finally got Bryce Papenbrook, which is really hard to see because he signed blue on blue. So it's a little difficult to see, but it works, whatever. You can see it a little bit. But yeah, so I have Bryce on there. We meant to see him a while ago and just missed it. So I'm glad I got him now. So there's that. And then Atlas got that same thing too because he has the same exact game. So it's like our games match because he has it also in that top corner. He just signed both of them exactly the same way, except he put our names on it, obviously. So it's kind of funny. Oh, they're right here. Duh. The next ones are Hyperdimension Neptunia related because, of course, they are. So I think this is the one with the next most on it, and I think there's 6. Yeah, there's 6 on here. So I think this is the next most signed thing I have, and that's the Hyperdimension Neptunia anime. And this is just the regular Blu-ray. My friend pissed me off by showing me that he has the premium box set, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm good with this, and he has it signed by a bunch of people too. But I'm good with this, and I got Christina V over here. I actually have Shermy Lee here, who was there, but she also was at the mall that I work at. Well, now I work at a different mall now, but the mall I was working at, it's a long story. I got transferred to another store to work for the season. I'm going to transfer back. This is the mall that I normally work at. She was at that mall at a store that we have that likes to get guests. So I got that there and didn't have to get her at Kumoricon. So it works. But I got Christina V down here, who is Compa, which you'll see on the next one because it's only Neptune on the front of this one. You can't see the other characters. They're on the back. So, and even then, Compa, yeah, oh, no, Compa's not even on the back. So, whatever. But she is on the cover of my favorite game of all time, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 for the Vita. Now, that might be replaced by Reverse when I start really playing that because it's a remake of this game, where this is a remake of the first game. The Reverse is a remake of this game, or well, the PC version of this game, which has a little better controls. But yeah, so I got sorry about that. So I got her right there as Compa, and then no, I did not get IF's autograph here. This is actually the autograph for Amanda C. Miller, who plays Mages, who's my actual favorite character. So I'll post a picture of her up so you can see her, but she's not on any of the covers because she's one of those background characters who just references a company, which is what the whole thing is about. There's a whole bunch of references everywhere. The whole thing is references. So, and even then, Compa is Compile Heart, who helps make the games. IF is literally Idea Factory, who makes the games. So that's literally their mascot. And Neptune is a Sega Neptune, which never came out and was replaced with the Sega Saturn. So the other ones are all like that too. Yeah, so I got these two on this one, and I should probably move on before this takes too long. So, on to the stuff that I bought. There's only one thing that's not related to each other in here. I don't know why the hell I wanted this, but I did. So at the hotel, this wasn't even something. Didn't even buy this at the convention. This was in the hotel gift shop, but it's loud. So it's a little s'mores plushie. It ain't just a plushie though. It has that crunchy sound to it, like kids plushies do, like the little baby plushies do, like ones for babies. The middle doesn't, but the middle. See if I can find it. It squeaks, but it's also really loud. So I was trying to squeak it without being loud, but I guess I had to. But it squeaks. It's actually a dog toy. I didn't care. It was $12 and I wanted it because it's a s'more, and I love s'mores. So this is my new favorite plushie for no reason whatsoever, I promise. But it also, you can take it apart. I don't know why that's a thing, but you can. I'll put that away now. Anyway, onto the stuff that I bought. I'll start with actually what's already out, because I kept some stuff out of here. I actually had to go grab them, and it's a long story. So there was this is all VTuber related, like literally everything. The rest of this is all VTuber stuff. Some stuff I bought at the booths. Like there's an official VShojo booth, so I bought some stuff there. But there was also some fan art that I bought, that kind of stuff. And then this is what I'm about to show you is from a VTuber who was actually had a table there. So she was actually there at her table. We got to talk to her. She's freaking awesome. Her character thing, her model is really cute and adorable. It's like a cat girl who has two-toned hair. It's pink and blue. So, which is funny because a lot of things are pink and blue. There's a lot of that. Like with ReZero, there's Rem and Ram. With Hyperdimension Neptunia, there's Rom and Ram. There's a whole bunch of others. But one of these actually has her on it, like has her model, her character. But I got 2 lanyards. So this one in my left hand has her character on it. So you'll see that up close in a moment. The other one just has what seems to be just other little characters. I don't know if they're her characters because I haven't got to watch her streams yet, but I probably will soon. I'm really hoping that she has like highlights on YouTube, because I would rather watch that, because I can't keep my attention on Twitch. I just can't do it. I don't even watch. Okay, so some of my friends actually do stream. Like my friend Sabrina is trying to get affiliate. She's just starting out, but she streams right now. She's been in a couple of my videos before at conventions, and I don't even watch her. So, and then Atlas, my best friend, who's been all over my channel, he was streaming for a while. I've maybe watched 3 of times he was streaming for like maybe an hour each. I just can't do it. So I just don't, the VTubers I don't watch either until I watch their highlights. So I just can't keep my attention on Twitch. Anyway, these lanyards are really awesome. I like that they're thinner. I like the thinner lanyards. I don't like the thicker ones. I do have a collection of hundreds of lanyards, or maybe 100. But yeah, they're all thick, and I like these thinner ones. They're better. I have to wear them like that at work. I have a thinner one I have to literally, like, I'm required to wear at work. So I would rather have these thinner ones that I'm used to. But yeah, so her name is one sec. I have it written down on my phone. Kisaka Toriyama. So I'll put her stuff down here. I'll like put her name here or something. Yeah, so that's her name. That's her little VTuber thing. So go check her out. Not now. Do it later. But go check her out. So at the V Shoujo booth, I really, really like Iron Mouse. So where'd my other pin go? There it is. I really, really like Iron Mouse. So I bought a standee, an acrylic standee of, well, Iron Mouse. But it's just the official acrylic standee. Awesome. Love it. I'm gonna display it. It's just gonna be like in the center of one of my things. Then I also got in, you're not gonna be able to see these. These will definitely have to be B-roll. I got a little Iron Mouse eating pizza. It's a pin. And then I got another pin of the little eyeball thing, Terry. I don't really know enough about V Shoujo to know what this thing's supposed to be. I just liked it, so I wanted it. And they were $10 a piece, and I only had 20s. This was 20, and so I was like, if I buy all 3 of these for 40, and we're in Oregon, there's no tax, so here's $40, and it works out. So I gotta remember and figure out what the heck Terry is. I know that Fruit, sometimes the VTuber Fruit, has this thing like on her head. There's a couple other times that I've seen this thing. I don't know exactly where I saw it originally, but the point is I like it, and it's a bat, but it's a bat that's an eye. So that's all I care about, and it's really adorable. So there's those 3, and then the rest is just 3 pieces of fan art. So the first one is this Gargura little keychain thing that you're gonna have to see B-roll of, or you won't be able to see it. It's a thicker kind. It's like maybe a quarter of an inch or an eighth of an inch thick. I'm not sure, but it's got like glitter in it, and it's like really smooth, and the edges are really rounded, kind of, but it's kind of like puffed out a little bit, and I just like the way it feels. But yeah, it's a cute little Gura thing, keychain. They used a dolphin for the clip, but I just think there aren't any shark ones. This is the closest they could get. But yeah, that was awesome. For the last one, there's a small story. So I was with my friend Austin, who I might have in a video at some point. I don't know. I'll see what happens there. I might vlog with him next year, or if we can get him to Sakuracon. We're trying to get him to Sakuracon, but it's really hard. So we have other friends who I don't think I've had in videos. I've had one of our friends in a video, the one who plays music outside on the violin. That one and a bunch of other people, we're all a big like friend group. They like all knows each other and stuff. And one of them also she plays ocarina. Her name's Ella, and she's really awesome. Her and her now fiance, I don't know if they actually got married yet, but over the pandemic they got engaged. So they've been together for freaking forever. So Ella came up to Austin and went, "Hey, I got this. I found it. Here you go." And was like, he was looking for something and she got it for him or whatever. It was this. It's a Gura print. And I was like, show me that. So he showed it to me and I went, "Yo, Ella, where did you find that?" And so Austin had a bag, like a bunch of bags filled with pillows that he bought from another Artist Alley person. And I had already seen, I knew where their booth was because I saw the pillows and they were $50 and I only had like 45 on me, so I couldn't afford them. So I asked where this was and they said it was right near that booth. Like right around, either next to it or across from it or something. Keep that in mind for later. We spent like 45 minutes to an hour looking at every single booth twice. Or something like that. Trying to find this thing. And it was behind that booth. So if I was that booth, it was behind it. Like it was like behind it and like to the right a little bit. Like maybe one booth over or something. But I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So we finally found it and I bought it. It was only $5. That's really cheap for this. This is like a $12 to $15 thing normally. So that was already weird enough. However, if I'm that booth now that has this, right here at the next booth, like if this was the end of the table, of their table, literally this far away was this mousy print. This Iron Mouse print. Yeah, I'm getting that. So I went over there and this was only $7. And I don't have a cool little plastic thing for this one. It came in a really big one and it was bulky and I didn't want to use it. This one's actually on photo paper. This one isn't. Or at least it's not on official photo paper. This has Canon on the back. So it's actual photo paper from Canon. But it's like all glossy and stuff. So it's not going to get ruined like this one might. So not as worried about that. But yeah, so the little mousy print, which is only $7, which would normally be about 12 to 15. And a Gura that was $5, which would also be normally about 12 to 15. So pretty happy about that. And to be honest, that's everything. That's all I got. Not a whole lot. Normally I'd buy like figures or something, or other prints, or like actual like from the voice actors, or I have like 1,000 autographs or something. No, there's like 7 things here. Or, well, I mean, there's probably like 10 or 11. But yeah, there's not that many. The amount of things here is normally how many autographs I get from one person. So yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later.